Welcome back. Back talking more theater. There are so many productions on the go right now. Kanata Theatre putting on their latest production. Here to tell us more about it, I am joined by Kathleen Walsh from Kanata Theatre. The production is called Having Relations. Welcome. Great to have you here.
Very nice to be here.
I just happened to speak to Val, the director, your wonderful director, yesterday on the Sam LaPrade show, because I'm filling in for Sam on City News. But I wanted to talk to you too, because it's a different perspective, right, from an actor than it is a director. Let's talk about your background first of all. Tell me about your acting background.
So I've been at Kanata Theatre for 10 years, and Kanata Theatre is really where I'm at most at home. And I came back to community theatre from high school, like many of us do.
Yeah.
I was involved in high school, and then life happened after university, and. But, about 10 years ago, I thought, the kids are settled and I need something to kind of get my creative juices flowing again. And Kanata Theatre certainly fit that bill.
It's a great outlet, isn't it?
It was wonderful. And I got involved in front of house, just tearing tickets, and then started doing props and costumes. And then I got into stage management and stage managed a show myself, and then a little bit of assistant directing, and then I directed a show. And I got on the stage too.
I mean, it must be great having all those perspectives, right? I mean, because then you have a great appreciation for everything, right? Oftentimes people, on stage or in front of the camera, they get a lot of the attention, and we forget that this isn't like this show, for instance, isn't happening without all the people behind the scenes.
It doesn't happen without that support, and certainly this show is a huge, kudo to our director, but also our cast. I mean, my fellow cast members are fantastic, and our director, Val, is so supportive and wonderful, and she's assembled a super team. So.
Yeah, and I think she's been involved for, 35 years in theater?
In the community, in the community. So brings a wealth of experience.
Let's talk about the production itself, Having Relations. How would you describe it to our viewers?
Well, first and foremost, it's a comedy. It's a rom-com, and a lot of fun, lots of laughs. It's about kind of a failure to launch situation.
Okay.
We've got a guy who's still at home. He's 35, and he's trying to find his way. And he thinks he's found it.
Okay.
And he is actually interacting with a girl on the other side of the pond named Vicky in a very small town, similar to him, but in County Cork.
Okay.
And it's just about how they kind of get that relationship going in the early days of the internet as well. So the play is actually set in 2010, so there's lots of fun with Skyping and all the long distance phone calls and all that kind of stuff.
That modem that squeals and beeps and is it in there?
Yes,
I love it.
It's very good.
You remember those days?
Oh,
my goodness.
I do, and there's reference to that.
So how do they play off then that long distance between the two?
So it's sort of phone conversations, emails, laptops. There's a little bit of comedy involved in that.
Nice.
And of course, I'm playing the mom. And the twist is that I'm playing both of their moms. So I am Declan's mom in the Ottawa Valley, and I'm Vicky's mom in Ballyvareen, Cork.
How do they differ from each other? Do they?
They differ.
Oh, they do. Okay.
And that's my job to make sure that the audience sees that I'm playing two very different ladies, but there's some commonality there, and that's the comedy.
Do you enjoy that challenge?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah,
of
I
course.
can imagine. Yeah.
I think most actors enjoy that challenge of bringing something different, so that the audience, physically, that's the same person, but and it's a beautifully written play by Sarah Quick. So much fun. So much fun.
Exactly what Val said. The dialogue is so witty and it's quick and it's as you said, it's that romantic comedy. Okay, the elephant in the room is this guy sitting on the table. I've got to bring him up. Who is this?
This is Banger.
Okay.
And Banger plays a central role in in Ballyvareen, Cork, in Vicky's apartment. He is what they call a draft dodger. So he's sort of set by the door to keep the draft out in those old apartments and
I gotcha.
buildings. Yeah, but we do have them here too. So anyway, that he plays a central role.
Within your 2 roles, do you have to change accents?
I do.
You do?
I do, yes. So I'm Ottawa Valley.
Okay.
And then I'm Cork.
Can you give me an example of
Well,
each?
of course. Sure. To be sure, there's a big difference between Moira, who lives in Cork, and she loves to go to church and she loves to sing.
Oh, lovely.
And then of course, Cheryl, who lives in Douglas, Ontario, who's very, very serious and.
Cheryl's very serious.
Yeah.
Okay.
She has a little bit of something to her, but first off, she's a mom with a 35-year-old son still at home.
Well,
so
okay,
has
that alone.
Some issues that she needs to.
I hear you.
deal
I hear
with.
you. And my son's not doing that, by the way. If anyone's wondering out there. Let's talk about rehearsals, because although this is community theater, there's a huge time commitment, right? I mean, people don't realize how much time and effort you put into this.
There is. From start to finish, it's about 3 months at Kanata Theatre that we have to put a show on, and it's completely volunteer-based. We have no paid people at Kanata Theatre. Everybody is there for the love of theatre and bringing quality product.
How often were you rehearsing during the week leading up to it?
It's about a three a night,
okay,
or 3 a week, and then it increases as we get closer. So we're going to be pretty much 5 rehearsals this week, and then we're up. So.
Well, and I just talking to Scott and Robin earlier on in the show that are performing at the Gladstone, how excited they are to be back live on stage. You and the cast and crew must be feeling the same thing.
It's hugely rewarding to be back on stage and to have our audiences back again. We at Kanata Theatre we did some 10-minute plays to try and bring some people back in again, which was great. I directed one of those and it was very fulfilling, wonderful. And we also had some one-act plays too.
You're right.
Yeah. To
excellent.
Bring people back.
Kathleen, really appreciate you joining us. I'll remind everybody it's happening at the Kanata Theatre. That is March 21st to April the 1st. You can get all your ticket information online and give them a call as well. We'll be right back.